centuries ago. Our forefathers were dissatisfied with a government of kings and royalty, of mandates and unfair taxes. It was at that time a dream was born of a nation of the people, by the people, and for the people. It was also a dream of religious liberty, carefully drafted in our Bill of Rights, that Congress shall make no law concerning the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. This free exercise of religion, it was the rock upon which our country was built. All of our leaders were in agreement. Thomas Jefferson.
God who gave us life gave us liberty. And can the liberties of a nation be thought secure when we have removed their only firm basis, a conviction in the minds of the people that these liberties are a gift from God?
Benjamin Franklin.
God governs the affairs of man, and if a sparrow cannot fall to the ground without his notice, is it probable that an empire can rise without his aid? We have been assured in the sacred writings that except the Lord build a house, they labor in vain that build it. I firmly believe this.
John Adams.
Our Constitution was made only for a moral and religious people. It is wholly inadequate to the government of any other.
Patrick Henry.
It cannot be emphasized too clearly and too often that this nation was founded, not by religionists, but by Christians, not on religion, but on the gospel of Jesus Christ.
James Madison.
We have staked the whole future of American civilization, not upon the power of government, but upon our capacity to sustain ourselves according to the 10 Commandments of God.
And George Washington.
Experience and reason both forbid that we can expect that national morality can prevail with the exclusion of religion. In other words, no one can govern the world without God in the Bible.
These noble men shared a common vision of an America based on liberty, an America free to worship God, and that God showed himself mighty on behalf of these great men. Here to recount one such story is George Washington.
People have asked me about my faith and religion and how I developed it. Actually, I never went to school except maybe a church school. I learned from my mother, and then my mother sent me to a pastor, and a pastor taught me. And with that teaching, I gave to this country 3 parts of my life. Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army, presider over the Constitutional Convention, and President of the United States of America. In each of these, my faith stood out because I needed it to. When we were in Valley Forge, people asked me, "Did you really pray at Valley Forge?" And I said, "Yes, of course." "Have you written down any prayers?" And I said, "Yes, of course. I've written down many prayers." "Where are they?" "Well, they're in the letters to Congress. Because a prayer is a petition. And when I would write to Congress, I would write a petition. However, Congress didn't come through too often, but many times. The hand of God prevailed. Let me declare one time. It was in early 1778, in January, that we were starving in Valley Forge, and I asked my men to confiscate any British wagon trains they could, and they did. They got a wagon train with hundreds of barrels. We thought it was gunpowder. We were so excited. They brought it back to camp, and it was only salt. However, in early February, when we could not afford the gunpowder to even kill a rabbit to make a stew, a great miracle happened. For up the Schuylkill River came a tremendous run of shad. And my men got into the icy waters, and they brought with pitchforks and with limbs, they brought the shad fish to the shore. And guess what? We salted hundreds of barrels of fish for future use. Good protein. One other thing. When I became President of the United States of America, with trembling hands, I put my hand on the Bible and I said, I do solemnly swear to pledge to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. Then I added the words, so help me God. I stooped and kissed the Bible, because I knew that there was no way that I could do it by myself. I needed God and the Bible. And that's how our country was founded and started. I trust that you will keep